Good morning. It's just after 8:30. We're having breakfast. Say hello. So today is the first day back from our sabbatical, and that means that Kay and I are both working because she's off maternity leave now. So she's in the other room. You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. She's in the other room right now getting doing her work, and I'm out here with both girls. See? What's up, Melody? We're just kind of trying to sort out how this whole how the life is going to work out with 2 kids and 2 jobs. Would you like me to make some coffee for us? Do you want coffee?
Yeah.
How much coffee do you want?
No,
Oh,
I'm not like it.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. But you're just so pretty.
No.
Yes, you are. And you're smart. And you're brave. But what's our family motto?
That's a new.
Not a noob. That's right. Oh, hey. Good morning. Okay, so here's the truth. Often in these vlogs, I'm like doing stuff with my hair, kind of doing this, and it's not because I'm like I've got a big deal about my hair. It's because it's unruly, and it's all over the. I really like my hair. I think it's pretty great, but sometimes if it's too long, it just starts to like. It's got this in between where it's like just kind of does that. So I think this means that I just need to go get a haircut. I can do that. Awesome, buddy. So in addition to a great day of work today, I've also been working on the deluxe edition or the machine edition of Kesamine, the album that I'm releasing. So I'm going to be recording a bunch of behind the scenes videos if you purchase the album on our site rather than like on iTunes. So there's going to be a bunch of videos that talk about the story of the songs and what the lyrics mean and things like that. And then I'm also, with the deluxe edition, also going to be creating all new masters of the instrumental version of each of the songs. So if you're not having it with all of the vocals, or you just kind of want something to listen to that doesn't have words or whatever, if you buy the deluxe edition, you also get an instrumental listing of all the tracks as well. So there's like a ton of content, a ton of audio, a ton of music. It's so good. Gonna package that all together as the machine edition. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, so another thing that I'm super excited about is so this album. Stop. It's so good. So back in 2009, I purchased this album called Fangs. It's by this band called Falling Up. They released this album that was all about, it's a science fiction story, and it was fantastic and amazing, and it started me on the path of creating Kesamine. And they recently recorded and released their final album as a band under the name Falling Up. With that, they had this big release. They had a Kickstarter that I backed because I really love the band, and I really, I just wanted to help support them. I got the digital version, and I got their acoustic EP, which was some acoustic versions of the songs, and my very first ever, I don't know how to hold this, my very first ever vinyl record. And I also don't have a record player. So I don't really know how, I can't play it, but it's awesome because it's incentive to get a record player. And it's also partially because I love the band. They've meant a lot to me. They've inspired me in so many ways, and so I wanted to give back and help support them. So I bought the record, and now I can actually say I bought a record. Ended up taking a shower because it's, I don't know, it's like 8:30 or so, and it's still super hot, as always. So when you cool your skin down, it just makes it a little bit better. And now we get to the part where I tell a story about how everything was perfect, and then it was not. It's a good opening right there. So this afternoon I was working on the instrumental version of the album, and as I was listening back to one of the songs after I'd mixed it out, I heard something funny. So I was like, this is weird. And I went back and I isolated that one track and went down to that one file, and I heard that there was a terrible issue with that particular file. So I was like, well, that's weird. So I went back to that particular project and I isolated the file and realized that there was a huge issue with a couple of the files. As I was realizing that there was that issue that I fixed, I realized that every single track that I'd already exported and mastered and sorted out for distribution all had this terrible hissing problem that I hadn't caught before. And I either wasn't wearing the right headphones or I forgot to double check something. I made a mistake somewhere along the line. So my evening has been literally going back through every single project and finding those issues and fixing them. I have to re-export, remaster, and then re-sort for distribution. After my initial stress, in which I think I might have burst a blood vessel in my eye because I was just like intently staring at the screen and like super frustrated, and it was so hot, I realized that actually this is the best case scenario, because imagine if I had distributed everything and it had those bad files and it had the bad sound, and then I caught it later after it had already gotten onto other people's computers and phones and everything, and I'm like, that would have been a nightmare. You know, I made a mistake, but I just have to own up to it and take responsibility and fix the issue. It's worth taking a little bit extra time to get everything right and get it done well, especially when you catch an issue like that. I mean, there's no way that I would be able to ship that and send that to anybody. So, also in good news, my passport just arrived, and I can't show you anything about it. I can't even show you the picture, because why would I ever show you the picture? I don't want you to steal my identity, but very excited. That means I can move to Ireland now. Hooray! A lot of action for one day. There's a lot that happened today. Kate just asked me if I was gonna stay up and work on this stuff, and honestly, there's nothing that I can do tonight that I can't do tomorrow. So I'm gonna just go to bed, get some rest, wake up early, and get to everything. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.